We don't have power to stop our thinking. Whenever we sit with ourselves or whenever we are sitting with other people, we start thinking randomly any topic. We don't have the switch off button, we can switch it up. And this is the major problem which you have right now. But in the previous videos, I already explained this thing, the no mind state. And today we're going to discuss about the enlightenment state as well. So keep in mind one thing, like we have a kind of a disease or kind of the addiction of thinking. But wait a sec. Why am I saying addiction? But before saying the addiction, what exactly the mean of addiction? So there are three pointers which you have to know so you can easily figure out like whatever things you have that is addiction or not. Number one, the thing which you are doing right now, you are thinking right now that you don't have any control over it. Number one. Number two, it seems stronger and stronger. It becomes stronger and stronger day by day. Number three, that you can not control it. And whenever you are doing it, first it feels pleasurable. First it feels good. But after some time later, when your mind comes to the consciousness, when your mind comes to the reality, you feel the pain. If these are the three pointers and every single thing check off in your book and whatever things which you are doing right now, then you might have the addiction. So thinking is also an addiction if you don't know how to stop it. It's kind of a disease. So right now, currently, I'm reading The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle's books. This is the thing which I think right now that this is seriously a disease because if you can't stop it, it's kind of a become an addiction. And after that, he discussed about the ego. So, do you know this thing happens with you a lot, and this is also happening with me a lot. Like, whenever I'm sitting with myself, and there are multiple times in a day that I have the thoughts about past, the mistakes which I did in the past, I start beating myself up with no reason. In present moment, everything is going good, and then there is a thought comes up, and we are start beating ourselves. Hey, why I did this? I can do that. And sometimes what we're gonna think about it is that hey, in the future if this will gonna happen then I would be happy, if this will gonna happen then I'll be happy. So this is kind of a mentality of future and past, no problem with that, but the problem comes up here is that we all the ways think about the negative things or the negative outcomes. That is kind of an egoistic state, egoistic mind according to him, with my flavor of on top of it. So this is the thing, the only solution to go out from this is you have to watch the thinker, which you already discussed in the previous videos. Watch the thinker is very very easy. If you already know about it, good. If you don't know, let me just tell you in simple words that you have to watch your mind. The way sometimes you eavesdrop now, you try to listen someone like behind the doors or try to listen it like very closely. Same way you have to watch your brain, same way you have to see. Remember one thing, you are not your thoughts. Okay, thoughts is a different thing. Okay, there is an amazing thing in the power of now he discussed, that is consciousness and thinking are two different things. These are not synonyms which we are thinking sometimes like these are the synonyms. And I was like totally stunned by like reading that line. And he discussed further that consciousness is bigger than thinking. Thinking is a small aspect of your consciousness. Thoughts doesn't exist without consciousness, but consciousness does not require thoughts. As simple as that. So keep in mind one thing, same principle you have to keep in mind. Watch the thinker, watch your brain. And second thing which I told you in the previous video is that you have to focus it on the current present moment, whatever is going on. Okay. Today I mentioned in the starting of the video that we will gonna touch up the topic of the enlightenment state. What is that? So enlightenment state is very, very simple. Where you have the power of your thoughts, you have the power of your thinking. Like Right now I'm speaking in front of you, so thinking mode is totally active. Whatever exactly I'm speaking right now, that's coming in my head, and I'm like speaking right in front of you. And I'm gonna pause the video, I'm gonna stop the video, and I'm gonna stop my thinking. So this is called enlightenment state. I'm just a beginner of this concept, so I'm also like learning right now. I'm just sharing my thoughts on top of that to you. So that's the only thing. So this is the thing which you have to understand. Enlightenment state is the state where you have the power. When you require the brain to think, you think at the time, and when you don't require the brain to not think, then you are not thinking at the time. You are in a peace, you are in a stillness, you are in a present moment. No mind state, I also discuss. No mind state is a state where there is no thoughts in your head. No thoughts. Okay, there is just a stillness, there is such a peace. So these are the two things, and our main goal is like go towards the enlightenment. And according to the author, he also discussed that the creative people are those people who achieve this no mind state. And Einstein also like the best example of it. I don't know how, but he discussed about it. So like a few things which I understand from like today's reading is that enlightenment state, we have to achieve that seriously. Like today there are some moments happened with me, is that the thing which I used to like be happy about, or I have the loop of the habits, I was like still cautioning myself, hey, what the hell you are doing right now. I guess you got the idea. Today's video is like very, very simple. I try to put it all the things together. So enlightenment state, no mind state, watch the thinker. These are the three things which we are like focused on today. So the simple CTA of the today's video is same as it is the previous one. Watch the thinker, watch your brain. Second thing, after watching the thinker, you're gonna come up in the and no minded state. No minded state, like where there is no thoughts. At that time you have to focus it on one single thing. If you are your breath, you can like try with the breath. And next thing is like you're watching towards something. Don't try to like stare at some other person, they will gonna feel they're gonna have some different feeling. Don't do like that, but you can stare at something and try to figure out how the thing is. So these are the two things which you have to focus on. This is what it is, and I'm very, very happy that you are here and you are like listening these things. And I'm gonna be telling you one thing: whatever video I already made, and whatever video will gonna come in the future, please watch it one by one, one per day. Reason, so that you can easily consume it, you can easily digest it, and you can easily revisit it. Got the idea? So one video per day, that's it. Okay, so whatever you understand, I want I want to give you the homework, that in the comment section below, let me know what did you understand from this video, and how will you gonna apply in your life, so that people will gonna also understand from your perspective as well. So this is from my side, Uttam Kumar signing off.